Yes, hello and welcome to another DVD review. This time we have the movie Carver. Not so well known movie, but I'm still going to review it. And yeah, like always, I'm first going to do DVD review and then I'm going into the movie. So the DVD actually comes in this really nice looking case. That's actually really cool. I really like this cover. I really do. It's from NSM Records. And yeah, that's like a slipcase. That's really cool. And here we then have the DVD, which you can take out like that. And here we have the DVD cover from the side and from the back, and from the inside the DVD, and a little booklet with all the different chapters from the movie. That's pretty cool. I really like this version of the DVD. I really like this one. It's really cool. And yeah, to the movie. Carver came out in 2008 and has a runtime of 98 minutes and was directed by Franklin Guerrero. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Jr. It also has some bonus material with a picture gallery, deleted scenes, a trailer, behind the scenes featurette, and 2 audio commentaries. It's also FSK 18, like you can see, and it's of course the unrated edition. And yeah, spoiler alert for the movie now. The movie actually opens with a girl who gets decapitated by this killer, the big dude, and then we get introduced to the main characters, Pete and his brother Brian, Zach, a friend of Pete, and Rachel, Zach's girlfriend, and they're all going on a little camping trip. But first they arrive at the restaurant, where the sheriff actually arrives to ask if Bobby Shaw is there, and it turns out that Bobby Shaw, that's the killer. The owner is also called Billy Hall Carver, so that's why the movie is called Carver. And he asks them when they leave to help him, and in return he will give them later at night a party, and all drinks will be on him. So they agree. They then meet a girl who is also camping, who searches for her friend, and the sheriff goes with Bobby to a dead body and asks if he knows anything of that. Then we're coming to Peter, who asks the girl, who is named Kate, to join them. They then all go to the barn to do what the owner told them to do, like to get his stuff to him. And they then find movies and decided to watch them. And it turns out it's like slasher movies, but they are actually real, because we see the killer, aka Bobby, in the movies, but they obviously don't know that. They think it's just movies. But Brian thinks they are real, and he finds the tooth on the same place as in the movie. They then go back to the restaurant where they have this party, which Billy promised them. Zach then gets punched and goes to the toilet house to stop the bleeding, and he then gets killed by Bobby in an incredible brutal way. I don't know if I can even say that on YouTube on how he got killed. So if you're interested, just search it up. Zach and Brian then go back to the barn to return a movie which Brian stole. The killer, or Bobby, comes back, so they hide, but they get locked in a room. Kate stays with Rachel, but Rachel runs away to go to look after or to search Zach. She then gets attacked by Bobby and tortured and finally killed. Pete gets his arm crushed while attempting to open the sliding door to get out. Then Kate then goes after Rachel, finds the sheriff's body, and also Brian and Zach, and they tell her to get help, so she runs away, but gets attacked by Bobby, but she manages to kill him. But it turns out it wasn't Bobby, it was Zach who was disguised as the killer. Bobby then arrives and takes her too. He injures Brian and knocks him out, and he beats up Pete so bad that he dies. Brian and Kate escape, but Kate shoots Bobby and shoots herself afterwards because she found her dead friend, who was also decapitated, like the girl in the opening. Bobby then somehow still lives and attacks Brian, but gets killed by Brian. And the ending is basically that Brian goes back to the barn to look at the movies once again, and he starts to wonder who actually filmed them, and he then gets killed from behind, and it turns out it was Mr. Carver himself, who was the actual mastermind behind all of this. And yeah, that was basically the movie. There is an alternate ending, which is also in the bonus scenes, which I personally enjoy more. It's Kate. It's basically Kate shoots after Kate shot Bobby. She actually shoots Bobby again, and then she kills herself. So I actually think that's kind of better, because some of it was a bit far-fetched. Like Bobby got straight up shot through his stomach by a shotgun, and he still went up afterwards to fight Brian, which makes no sense. Also, it makes no sense that Kate killed herself. Like, yes, her friend is dead, but why would she kill herself? I thought that was a bit over the top. But yeah, else I like the story. It's also at the beginning of the movie, it actually says it's based on actual events, and that's obviously, like in almost all horror movies, of course, exaggerated. But I think what's actually real about this movie, I didn't look it up, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what's actually based on real events is the soundtrack, because the soundtrack of the movie is Turkey in the Straw. I don't know if you know that song, but it's a country song, and it's really terrifying, to be honest. Like, it's supposed to be like a song who should cheer you up, but like it's like the killer soundtrack music when he always plays Turkey in the Straw when he killed someone. And I actually think that is I don't know when, but I think I actually read that somewhere, that there was actually a killer who listened to Turkey in the Straw while he killed his victims, but I'm not sure. And yeah, but the makeup effects were actually really, really good in this movie. I don't think this movie had a lot of budget, so I definitely have to give them that. But else, it's definitely a bit slow, even though like the story itself is not that big, like the movie is not that long, but it feels kind of slow sometimes. And there were obviously some over the top moments which I already mentioned, like Bobby getting shot and Kate killing herself, and yeah. But else, I would say the movie was definitely decent, because I do enjoy it. This was my third time watching it. So with all this being said, I'm giving this movie a 6.5 out of 10, and I think it's decent. I enjoy it, and I recommend it for those of you who like slasher movies, because like it's a movie which you can watch once a year with some friends, and also love a bit. It's also a bit funny. And yeah, that was my review for Carver. I hope you enjoyed, and I also hope I see you in the next one. See you then.
Wanna see you in slow motion. Come stay the night, we can stay up till it's bright. In the morning, got the top open. Come take a ride, we can go where you like. I wanna see you in slow motion. Come stay the night, we can stay up till it's bright.